That's according to Telstra, which has revealed how scammers are now using AI to write smarter messages and send them at prime time.
Here's how AI is transforming online crimes and what you need to know to protect yourself.
A deepfake video is turning some of our major politicians into criminals. Take a look at this. Both former President Trump and Vice President Harris appearing to commit armed robbery.
Are bringing attention to how criminals are using artificial intelligence for their malicious activity.
Let's be honest, we used to think robots would just show up on our doorsteps one day, asking if we want them to fold our laundry. But AI slipped in quietly. It's picking the next song on our playlist, figuring out our best route to work, and even giving questionable dating advice through chatbots. It's everywhere, and now it's creeping into some scary territory. Today we're talking about real crimes committed with AI. From voice cloning kidnappers to deepfake horrors, it's the stuff you'd assume only a supervillain could pull off. Except these criminals are regular people. Some of them are even teenagers armed with a few lines of code and a laptop. So let's take a deep breath and dive into this digital underworld. If you're thinking, well, that sounds intense, trust me, it is. But I promise not to leave you in total doom and gloom. We'll walk through these stories with a touch of humor and a heap of empathy. Because yes, the AI horizon is terrifying, but the more we talk about it, the safer we become. Number 1. The high school hoax. Alright, let's head to Pikesville High School in Maryland. Hardly the backdrop you'd imagine for an AI takedown, right? Yet, that's exactly where it went down. 3 teachers got a cryptic email with an audio clip supposedly featuring Principal Ewert making vile, hateful remarks about black students and Jewish staff.
A high school principal framed as a racist with a deep fake recording.
People got furious. The audio clip spread like a meme on social media. Parents outside the principal's house with pitchforks. The poor man insisted, "I never said any of that," and guess what? He was telling the truth. A forensic analysis showed the voice was an AI clone.
The recording was generated through the use of artificial intelligence technology.
The culprit? A disgruntled athletic director, Darian, who was about to be fired for cooking the school's books. So naturally he thought, why not deepfake my boss into a racist rant? Genius, until the cops checked his grandma's internet connection. What's wild is how quickly an AI-generated clip ruined a man's reputation. That's not exactly the typical day at a high school. Number 2. The fake Elon Musk romance. This next story feels like a bizarre pop culture mashup. Someone pretended to be Elon Musk to scam a South Korean woman. She got a random Instagram request from Elon, who claimed he was reaching out to a fan. Sounds fishy, right? Yet he had all the receipts. He knew Elon facts, had pictures. Heck, he even whipped out a deepfake video call to prove it was truly him. This pseudo-Elon declared his love and convinced her to invest $50,000 in a guaranteed quadruple return. Spoiler alert, he ghosted her as soon as the transaction went through.
In a shocking scam out of South Korea, a woman named Jong Ji-soon lost 70 million won to a romance scammer posing as billionaire Elon Musk.
We can laugh because it sounds absurd, but let's be real, it's easy to judge from the outside. If you're not tech savvy and the world's richest man suddenly sweet talks you into a private Zoom call with a face that looks suspiciously like Elon's, it can cloud your judgment. Love, or at least flattery, makes fools of us all sometimes. Number 3. The failed musician multi-million-dollar streaming scam. Meet Michael Smith, a guy who once dreamed of selling out stadiums. Instead, he found a different way to make it in the music world by not actually making music at all. Smith partnered with a promoter and an AI developer to pump out thousands of random AI-generated tracks. Then, with a small battalion of fake bot accounts, they racked up streams on Spotify, Apple Music, you name it. Every listen equals money in your pocket, right? Over 4 billion streams, $122 million in royalties gives new meaning to going platinum. Streaming platforms started noticing suspicious patterns, and the FBI showed up. Now he faces multiple counts of wire fraud and money laundering. What's that saying? Fake it till you make it. He faked it, alright, and made a lot of money. But if you're gonna pull a trick like that, maybe quietly retire on a remote island before the feds come knocking. Number 4. Fake news fiasco. We're in the era of deep fake images of celebrities, politicians, even everyday folks. Remember those pictures of Donald Trump's arrest that set the internet on fire for about a week? 100% AI generated. In China, a blogger named Hong took it further by inventing an entire train crash using ChatGPT. 20 different news blogs ran the story, panicked readers spread it, and people were basically calling relatives to check if they were still alive. Next day, the government steps in, revealing it's all nonsense. Hong gets arrested for picking quarrels and provoking trouble. Look, we all enjoy a juicy headline, but if an article claims that alien dinosaurs are running for Congress, take 5 seconds to verify before you share, because next thing you know, you're the one under investigation for spreading nonsense. Number 5. The AI voice scam mom help. Imagine a call call from your child's voice, sobbing, "I messed up, help me." A menacing stranger demands ransom or else. Except it's not your child at all, but an AI-generated copy, gleaned from some random video clip online. She hears her daughter's cries, then a kidnapper threatening to do unspeakable things. Her heart nearly stops.
She's like, "Mom, I messed up," as she's crying. And
in reality, her daughter's fine. This was all voice cloning. Another elderly couple in Canada lost $21,000 after hearing what they believed was their son calling from jail. Criminals only need 3 seconds of audio to clone someone's voice. 3 seconds, folks, about the time it takes to say, "Hi, Grandma." Number 6. Deepfake nightmares explicit content. Teenagers in Melbourne used AI to generate explicit images of 50 female classmates.
Teenage boy has been arrested after fake nude images targeting girls from a Melbourne high school were created using AI and then shared online.
It's not just illegal, it's devastating for the victims. Then there's Jod, whose longtime friend secretly harvested her photos to create adult deepfakes. He posted them on creepy websites, humiliating her to no end. He got arrested, but the damage was done. Deepfakes of this nature are 98% explicit content, targeting women. Countries like the UK have made it a criminal offense to share non-consensual deepfake images, but the cat's out of the bag. Legislation is playing catch-up with unstoppable tech. Number 7. The $25 million video call con. Lastly, the story that made major headlines: a Hong Kong branch of an engineering firm called Arup received an urgent video call from their CFO in the UK.
Just last month, a finance worker in Hong Kong got scammed into paying a whopping $25 million to scammers who used deepfake technology to successfully pose as a company executive during an entire Zoom meeting.
On screen, it looked and sounded like the real CFO, plus several colleagues, insisting that $25 million needed to be transferred right now. He recognized the CFO's voice, so he complied. Total deepfake. Deeper, the real CFO was minding his business in London. By the time they realized something was off, that $25 million was gone. The scariest part? Some deepfakes are so lifelike, even people who know you personally can't spot the difference. You can't exactly say, "Hold up, let me do a 2-hour forensic analysis mid-video call." And that's where we stand. AI can generate 100 cat memes in seconds and help doctors diagnose diseases or ruin lives with fake voices, phony images, and computer-generated scams. It's not that technology itself is evil, it's the people behind it who decide how to wield it. One moment you're using AI to design a custom birthday card, the next, someone's using it to impersonate your boss or your daughter. If a random call says your son is in prison, verify it. If Elon Musk is suddenly your new BFF on Instagram, maybe ask yourself a few extra questions before emptying your bank account. Let's keep talking about this stuff, share it with friends, warn your loved ones, because awareness is the best shield we've got. AI's not going anywhere, so it's on us to keep it in check. That's it for today. What do you think? Comment below. I want to know your opinion about this matter. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of these kinds of videos. Thanks for watching.